Hi, this is Carol Woodbury, and today I'd like to talk to you about doing a security review for your IBM I. Now, why might you need or want to do a security review of your IBM I systems? Well, perhaps you've added new technology. Perhaps you've added a WebSphere application, or you are putting your IBM I out on the internet now. Perhaps you've upgraded to a new version and want to make sure that the new system values or new settings that you're using are all in compliance with best practices. Perhaps you've merged with another organization, and perhaps you never had an IBM I before, but the new organization has an IBM I or two or three, and you don't know what to do with it. So maybe you need a security review just to make sure that the settings on those systems match your security requirements. Maybe you have an inkling that there are some security issues, but you just don't know where to start. Perhaps you have an upcoming audit, or perhaps you think that everything's okay, but you just want to make sure. These are all valid reasons for wanting and needing to do a security review of your IBM I systems. Now, why would you want to have SkyView Partners perform the review instead of doing it yourself? Well, the fact of the matter is you don't know what you don't know. The best example of that I have is when I bought my house. I knew that I needed to look under the sinks and to give a glance at the roof to make sure that there were no leaks. But what I knew was that I didn't know all of the places to look. So I hired a professional, and he came out and had a whole checklist of things to look at to make sure that the house was in the condition that it needed to be before I purchased it, or at least I knew where the problem points were. So I let the expert do the examination of the house, and I just didn't go on my own knowledge of what to look for. In other words, I left it up to the experts, and that's what I would encourage you to do. SkyView Partners is a team of security experts, and we can do that review for you. So what exactly do we look at when we do a security review? Well, okay, this is a bit of an eye chart, but as you can see, we are going to examine over 100 risk points across the system. And so we have that checklist of things to look for. So we're going to look at user profiles in 20 different ways. We look at the object authorities on libraries, on objects within libraries, on directories. We look at the security relevant system values. We look at things like guest profiles on your NUT server, adopted authority, and so forth. We look across the entire system. And the thing that's produced is a set of reports. So we're using our Risk Assessor product to produce these reports. And if you want to kill some trees, and it could be a significant number of trees, this is the set of reports that you're going to get. Now, obviously, we prefer to be green at SkyView Partners, so perhaps you just want to leave us with this example. But the point that I'm trying to make is that you have all of this information produced by the Risk Assessor report that you can get the information you need. And did you know to look in all these places? So if you look at this picture, the middle report is the main report, and we provide details within that report, but we also provide over 25 supplemental reports with yet additional detail. So what's going to be involved in this security review? Well, you're going to install and run our SkyView Risk Assessor product. You will send the reports that I showed you in the previous slide electronically to SkyView Partners, and we'll schedule a follow-up call to discuss any issues that we have discovered. It's really as simple as that. So for more information, please contact us at info@skyviewpartners.com. Thanks, and I look forward to working with you.